Welcome to our third podcast that we were trying to record. We're going to try to combine, we have been trying to combine a Let's Play with our actual recording of our third podcast. However, I am completely retarded when I talk and holding
the strenuousness in your voice.
My mind is working towards killing Fox, and I'm actually in a whole.
By the way, the killing Fox thing is not going to happen.
You realize it's 1-to-1. Okay, so basically, I will give you the brief overview. Was that on Fox's level, Fox won, and on Samus's level, Samus won.
But now we're playing Melee.
Which still the same thing happens. They both have their own level, so we can do this. And why is nothing happening? We're sitting here waiting, and everybody is so excited, but we don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do. I'm trying to figure out why I'm not getting video out of this guy.
Is there a switch on the back of the Wii right here?
Oh, good man.
All right, America, and so on. As I was saying, we have been trying to talk and also include all the other subjects you guys have posted, and I've researched, and my words do not match what is actually fact because I'm focusing on killing Fox. But anyway, we've been talking about Forward Unto Dawn, or I have been trying to talk about Forward Unto Dawn. Well, first off, my name is Shane Gray. I'm helping out with the community here at GDNA, and I'm SMG-73 if you're interested. CJ?
My name is Christian Spring, a.k.a. CJ, a.k.a. Wolfkill Shepherd on XBL and GDNA, and I do a little bit of GamerDNA community management here and there, and also I'm terrible at making video appear on TVs.
This is quite entertaining for me to watch because I can sit here conceited and smug as I think I can do better than you. But are you really? Does that work?
This is Nintendo, man. They haven't upgraded since back in the day.
You can plug in an N64 video adapter into your Wii. That is.
Oh, I thought I could.
Oh, okay. All right. I was gonna be very.
That would have been hilarious.
I would have been very hilarious. Okay, that does not work. Let the record show that. Anyway, we were, as I was saying, for the 15th time now, we've been talking about Forward Unto Dawn. Simply said, it's an outstanding couple of episodes. They're going to put it out on Blu-ray. Definitely go see it. I know Halo 4 has already come out. The glorious and awesome Halo 4 7 or 8 days ago. But it is simply brilliant. They tell the story of Lasky, who's a character in Halo 4, and you can immediately tell if you're playing through the game and you actually care about the story. He immediately recognizes with Master Chief and understands a couple levels there. And if you watch the whole thing, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but just go watch it. You go on YouTube or wherever you want to. If you want high definition, go buy the Blu-ray copy. But it's simply said, it's an amazing set of trailers. Yeah, because they're expanding from. Why can't we just untangle these wires? I did this one day, and within like 2 hours, they were all back to the same place.
This is a gaming company, man. There's no such thing as organized cords.
Well, there's things called wireless. Anyway, specifically, at the end, I can't even talk about Forward Unto Dawn because I'm assuming, okay, fine, you have 1 week to watch Forward Unto Dawn, and then I'm spoiling everything next week. That is my contingency plan. GTA 5, have you seen any of the trailers and so on?
Have I? No, I have not.
Really?
I'm honestly not a big fan of the Grand Theft Auto series. I'm more of a fan of their theme-oriented games like LA Noire and Red Dead Redemption.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, please gush about GTA 5.
Well, because GTA 5 is, obviously developed by Rockstar. They did an amazing job. They put quality into their games. But damn it, random. Sorry. As I was saying, they do a lot of quality. Now I can't pay attention because I'm actually playing the game, and they are so much better than I am because I suck. I'm terrible. Leave me alone! Oh my god! He's bitch slapping me. No one bitch slaps Samus. Nobody. Go away! Bam! Missiles! Okay, we're gonna focus on playing the game right now, and we will care in a couple of minutes.
Oh, I want to play sheep here.
See, now I suck because I'm okay, good. I got saved. Bam!
Look at this. What's happening?
How is it going?
Lovely. How are you?
I'm doing terrible. right now.
I'm surprised you're playing CJ.
No, I'm playing with CJ actually.
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
We're on the same team, and I can't tell what's happening because
We're playing time. That's what's happening.
yeah, I don't know what's happening. Okay, back to the matter at hand. We were talking about GTA 5.
Nice.
And it was basically they released their trailer this morning at like 7:30. It was a Rockstar event. Everybody gathered around the Staples Center in LA or somewhere.
Nice.
And it was a really big deal to them. But personally, it's like you're a bad guy, but you don't want to be a bad guy, so you do bad things, but you don't want to do bad things.
That's like all the GTA.
Exactly. So
You have to do that to be.
Can we pull up the trailer so I can get a...
yeah.
Yeah.
It's this on HDMI.
Oh, yeah.
Let's try this out.
Roger, trying.
So, in other news, while you're doing that, I finally watched Indie Game the movie.
Oh, did you?
So good.
I know. Isn't it great?
Why
And
is HDMI? Why is HDMI never connected?
I'm glad that you watched it because I want to talk to you
Okay, fine.
about it.
As
Look
a
it up on his
result of
laptop.
I downloaded Ether.
Oh, yeah?
I've been playing that.
Do you like it?
Love it.
Dude, isn't it sick?
So cool. Oh my god. How does do? See, look, HDMI.
It's crazy the lifestyles of those people.
See, this is why wires kill people.
Living at your parents' house and like trying to pay the bills, making indie games.
Totally. Just
I don't know why, but I'm like super intrigued by that.
because that's what you're trying to do, dude.
Yeah. Like, remember how you were saying that you'd like to live on the streets for a little while just to have the experience?
Yep.
I think I'd like to do the same thing with indie game design. So, you know, just have difficulty paying rent and eating food.
Yep.
America. Nice. Nice mouses. Nice.
Merc. What was your thing? You looked at Merca and then you didn't want to say it anymore? I looked at Merca and
No.
I was like, oh great, does it mean something like
It doesn't mean anything specific. It's just like for me, it was. America is just like originally from South Park, like they took the jobs and so on, like that. Those guys, and we were saying America, and like that's expanded so much back at the dorm that I'm staying at right now, and we say it like every third word.
totally?
And now, like yesterday, it was like America was the first thing I sat down and typed in. Like I have to stop saying that because it's the first thought that came to my mind.
I see.
So
Just a little too front and center.
yes, a bit. It's taking over my life, but America nonetheless.
He is not staying the night. He's a gone.
You know, I've been in this game for a lot of years, and I got out alive. If you want my advice, give this shit up.
Skeletons in your closet, itching to come outside.
The guns and crank in this area go through Trevor Phillips Enterprise, or they ain't going.
And the way your face can
I'll swing by and sign the contracts, all right? Just ignore the bodies.
Can you tell me where Berto Beach House is?
That house right there, with the yellow stairs.
I don't care how many cars you own, you ain't changing.
I'm getting my money in the hood. I'm cool. Cool what? Slinging dope and throwing up gang signs?
Your son, James. He's a good kid.
Oh my God!
Hey, let's bounce. Bounce. We're bouncing now.
It's getting ready to blow. It's getting ready to show. Somebody shut up like the mountain. We're getting ready to know. It's getting ready to cry. It's getting ready to shock. Somebody turn up the heat again. It's getting ready to pop.
That's Trevor, my best friend. That's Franklin, the son I always wanted.
Yeah, whatever.
Jesus, your therapist has a lot to answer for.
It's getting ready to blow. It's getting ready to show. Somebody shut up at the mountain. We're getting ready to know. It's getting ready to dry.
Why did I move here? I guess it was the weather. Or the... I don't know, that thing. That magic. You see it in the movies. I wanted to retire from what I was doing, you know? From that line of work. Be a good guy for once. A family man. So, I bought a big house, came here, put my feet up, and thought I'd be a dad like all the other dads. My kids would be like the kids on TV. We'd play ball and sit in the sun, but, well, you know how it is.
It looks like GTA is getting a lot more sandboxy.
Yeah, and that's something I kind of noticed too. I was actually pretty surprised.
Yeah, like the driving was a lot better. It was a lot more interesting.
Well, you heard like when the dog ran across the hood, you could hear like what actually would sound like when a dog is running across the hood, and that actually really surprised
I
me.
don't know. This might be like if it's heavily story driven, this might be a better GTA 3.
Versus cousin, let's go bowling every 15 minutes by the a stupid asshole
Yeah, like
guy.
The thing I didn't like about the other Grand Theft Autos was it was very it seemed very simplistic to me, and it seemed to they just focused heavily on the sandbox stuff, and they didn't pay enough attention to story or detail to you know like minor details like you were saying before with the dog running across the hood, you know, doing that, like they just didn't have a lot of good like in-depth like atmospheric stuff, and I mean, this one looks like it might rectify that.
Well, they put I think everyone, including. Let me start that over. When you watch a trailer and you're brought in through sound, that's something that everyone's been skimping on. I watched one of the behind the scenes of Black Ops 2, and they were saying like we got a composer who is recording the Star Wars theaters down in out in Europe and in Britain, and that's a really big jump for us. Which to me is like, if you care as much to actually go out and invest in that, and that makes me as a gamer be even more excited. I watched a review of Black Ops today for the first time, and I'm excited. I'm going to bring my laptop home and go play it all night because I'm like, wow, this is now compelling for me to watch it. I'm actually going to show you their live action trailer they did, and Robert Downey Jr. is in it.
Is he?
Yeah, and that was like he's like 2 seconds, but still, it was really funny because I'm like, really? That's awesome. They're like, how did they get him
Is this
involved?
their whole everyone's like?
This is multiplayer, is basically.
They should have put Bruce Campbell in it.
Yeah, they should have. That would have been very funny. But that was, I mean, that's great. They invested time into it. They have like 3. Those are all YouTube people who are famous for being on YouTube. FPS Russia shoots guns every week. That's his job. And I saw that. I'm like, that's awesome. That means that the community is actually involved.
Totally.
And they tried that in the first Black Ops. But that's back to your point. Was they're investing a lot more money and a lot more time into these games, which is still mind blowing to me. Jurassic Park 4.
Jurassic Park 4 movie.
They're
Oh, really?
They're saying it is happening. They hired a producer, the guy who did.
Did they say why?
The Return of the Planet of the Apes movie, most recent one. That director was hired for it. Why? It's money. It's a movie. I mean,
that's what I expected. Yeah.
Why are they making Halos? Why are they making?
Some of them are good.
No, they are. But the originally Jurassic Park 4 was supposed to be humans plus dinosaurs equals dinosaur human soldiers. And I'm saying that reaction is how the world reacted. Because originally they shot it down. They had 1, 2, and 3, and then they're like, okay, now we're just kind of getting too far ahead of ourselves.
Well, hopefully something will happen in the laboratory, not the.
Well, see, but see, that's the point. I don't want to watch. I can see the entire plot. I can see the entire.
I don't want to see the entire. That's the problem. I don't want to see that entire plot.
The world does not want to see the entire plot. So going back to Halo before. I think we kind of skipped over that because I couldn't talk and you were kicking my ass. Halo 4. What is your take on it? Have you played all the way through the campaign?
I have not played all the way through the campaign.
God.
Yet.
What is the most recent level you have played through, so I can't spoil anything for you?
31.
What's even have you gotten to the Forerunners, at least?
No. I'm planning on beating it this weekend, but I mean, as far as like
last
story,
week when you were like, this weekend I'll have it done.
We don't need to be talking about story anyway. We don't want to spoil it for anyone. So let's just talk about like general like overview. So my first impression with Halo, when I first played that first level with Master Chief coming out of the cryotube and the ship's falling apart when he's escaping, I thought it was really sweet, really cinematic. It's not like any other Halo game to be cinematic in a first-person perspective. Like usually they keep all the storytelling within the cinematics, and then when you're out of the cinematic, that's all gameplay and dialogue. But now they're actually starting to do the restrictive kind of like you know how when they throw you in the scenarios where you're only kind of controlling a little bit of the situation that's going on, but it's still in a first-person perspective. They're really like driving with that a lot more than other Halos have in the past.
Now, the rest of the world, excluding you, as in you cannot say something after this next sentence that I say, when I play and the rest of the world play on normal or heroic, we expect to get a solid 7 hours minimum in there. And I by no standard was rushing through it. I was sitting there, I was looking around like, oh, this is cool.
The
like,
atmosphere.
I was enjoying it, and I didn't look for anything, but I enjoyed it just walking through. I didn't always sprint through. And I looked online, and I found that I had played it for 4 hours and 58 minutes.
By the time you had beaten it?
By the time I had, from start to finish, including cinematics. And to me, that was...
What game is that?
Halo 4.
Really?
That was the point of it. I was really pissed off. But
wow.
But like I can see both sides of it, where it's like, okay, maybe Spartan Ops is part of that. They have 10, I think so. I think it's 10 episodes of the Spartan Ops that's coming over in the next 10 weeks, and they're supposed to all add to the campaign with cinematics and so on. So. Yeah. Assuming each mission is 15 minutes, it's roughly an hour, so you can add another 10 hours of that. But I don't know if that's really what people expect when they play campaign. Because me playing through
and like all the other Halo games, I mean, even on heroic and normal, the campaign was significantly longer. But I think part of the reasoning behind that is, like you said, with Spartan Ops, and they definitely revamped the multiplayer significantly.
Oh yeah, they Call of Duty-fied it.
Yeah, I mean,
epic.
Call of Duty.
That's not we're establishing
in such a good way. In such a good way. But
what does the guy say? Ordnance ready. Like the way he said it's like, oh my god, I'm so excited. Am I okay? Like, is no one around me? Okay, I can drop it. Okay, and someone snipes me. Pissed off. But yeah, they did an awesome job with it. Campaign-wise, the story was awesome all the way through. I believed everything that I knew about Halo now doesn't make sense. So that inspires me to go buy the next 3 books that are
now
coming
doesn't
out.
make sense.
Does not make sense because there's.
Is it spoiler?
Can't spoil anything for you. It's like
well, not just for me, but also the fans. You're going to go talk about the game.
They've already, and the world has played. You haven't finished Mass Effect 3, therefore you are not a part of the world. I am affiliated with the world.
That was funny.
Halo 4's campaign is awesome. Go finish it. You have a week to finish it, and then I'm spoiling next week, even if CJ does not finish it.
All right, I will beat it.
But moving on from Halo, because it is epic, we'll play it, a little bit at the end of the podcast. But I'm just gonna quick go over a couple other things on the list. Bethesda's announced they're doing a Dragonborn DLC, more or less, expanding. Go ahead.
I'm super stoked for this, by the way, because I finally got myself playing Dawnguard all the way through, and it was incredible. It was one of the best Elder Scrolls expansions that came out, even compared to Shivering Isles with Oblivion. And I was just like, I was really blown away with the in-depth storytelling, and I liked how they kind of expanded the experience. Because when I play Elder Scrolls games, I couldn't give 2 shits about the main quest. The main quest always bores me, but like all these like slightly more expansive side quests are what really gets me excited. And I thought that Dawnguard just fit in that perfectly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know everything about Dragonborn. I saw that it was announced a week ago, and that to me was like, okay, at least they're keeping everyone involved. As you said, Dawnguard made you this glass of water is going to spill and destroy our computer. Yes. What? Okay. Anyway, already went over Angry Birds.
Shit, I missed Angry Birds.
We just.
Oh, just that. Okay, that one I didn't miss.
The Wii and 3DS, they're trying to combine the two and to make a quadruple screen thing.
Wait, combine the two as in physically or just?
So you know how the Vita and the PlayStation 3, the other one can interact with the two?
Yeah.
So you can play basically the same game. They're saying they want to do the same with the 3DS and the 3DS XL, really.
Yeah.
And I kind of read to that first couple sentences and just dropped it.
What's the 3DS XL?
It's just this, but this.
It's just a bigger 3DS.
XL
same
version of
hardware.
3DS.
Yes, it's an extra large version of 3DS.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think that my disconnect with the Nintendo handhelds is just the lack of good graphics on the device.
Mhm.
I think that I've even played a lot of iPhone games that just trump those, even like the 3DS graphics.
Mhm.
And I think that Nintendo, or an example of how Nintendo is trying to innovate but not doing an incredibly good job is the 3DS on its own. It's definitely appealing to the casual market, but for hardcore gamers like me, it's just not doing it.
Mhm.
And I feel like the 3D effect on the device itself is a novelty, and I actually don't like playing with it. Even
Oh,
with
really?
games.
Why?
I play with it off all the time.
Well, it just doesn't look very good when you have it on. I have a 3D TV, and it looks incredible when I get the 3D, and it's fun to play games on it. But when I have the little DS, it's 3D without glasses, but it still looks really blurry. It's not like it's just the quality of the visuals aren't very good.
I mean, for example, the most recent Resident Evil 3DS game was awesome and epic, and I love playing through it. But through the cinematics, yeah, I turn it on and hold it. But when I'm playing a game, my hands are moving, and I'm moving the thing, which makes my head it's just
right. Because if you're not looking at it the right way, then it loses.
It's wonky, and you're focusing on the actual. When I play a game, I don't want to think about the controllers I'm holding it. That's something I've already melded to my own hands.
Do you know anything about the hardware of the Nintendo or DS 3Ds?
The 3DS.
3D screen?
You mean the actual internals of it, or the screen itself?
The screen itself.
I have no idea.
How does it pull out? You don't know how it pulls off?
Well, I mean, because originally how 3D works is they're basically taking two images and crossing your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
That's the simplest way to explain it to somebody. But the way that they actually take the 3D out of it is there's 3D, there's 3D with glasses, and then there's behind both of those is the shittiest 3D you can possibly imagine. I'm not saying that at all to say that against Nintendo, but that's what they've chosen.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying if you do not want to wear 3D glasses, then you're going to have to actually have a bad screen.
Yeah.
Right.
Like Toshiba, the best actual resolution they can do with their non-glasses 3D is 1400, which isn't bad, but that's just you'd expect a lot more.
Yeah.
So I'm not really into the whole.
Yeah, because typically with stereoscopic TVs, they have one polarized lens and one unpolarized.
Yeah, they have shutter glasses.
Yeah, turn it off and on. But with those 3D screens, how do they trick your eyes like that?
Mm-hmm.
Without having something covering each individual eye.
Science.
Magnets.
Magnets. That's right. I saw Wreck-It Ralph the other week.
Oh my God, that movie is so good.
You saw it?
Well, there's a movie called Wreck-It Ralph. Really?
Yeah.
Is it good?
It's so good. It's hilarious.
They have Bowser, Sonic, Dr. Eggman, and so many other video game characters in the background. Chun-Li is has half a second walking by. I'm
Just
I
little
know that
references,
person.
but through the entire movie, I was I know who that is. I know who that is.
And they actually showed Sonic was yes, I am
That's
totally.
awesome.
This is kick ass, and they went through the whole thing. They did so many StarCraft references too,
Yeah,
because
they did.
the chick. It was just
Yeah.
oh my gosh, you make me so happy. But of course, I'm sitting there with two other friends, and everyone else is below 5. And we're
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but every once in a while, one of those animated movies come out, and I love them. The kids movies.
Hey, all kids movies are good.
It was hilarious.
Watch a lot of kids movies.
Kids movies.
That'll happen when you have kids.
Some bad ones.
But we're 19 and 20.
Yeah, not too bad. Anyway, going back to phones, I personally had the experience of trying the Galaxy S3.
How'd you like it?
It's another Android. I mean,
the stand doesn't make it better.
This is the Thunderbolt. This is the first 4G phone ever, and that's just because I found it in a box. And this is my phone. Okay, so I basically went to Verizon today and exchanged it for an iPhone 5. Because now what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my Droid Razr, which, for the record, is actually the only reason I have a Droid Razr is because it has unlimited tethering, and I am currently on my 76 gigabyte for the past 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's awesome. But moving from there, The S3 wasn't as great as I really imagined because I guess coming from the iPhone where you can double tap the home button, control your music. Because I listen to a lot of music, and the ease of use between everything is really important to me. And like even the S3 headphones, they like rather than have up down in the middle change the actual song, like it's up changes the song, and then there's 2 buttons on the bottom that's up and down. It's like I don't know what, and I couldn't do it.
The thing is, like with those Apple headphones though, I always find myself like hitting the middle button when I try to turn the volume up or turn it down.
Really?
User error.
User error. There you go.
And like sometimes they'll be on a phone call too, and I'll try to turn up the volume, and they'll close it like end the call and hit the middle button.
Well, I mean it's. There's the cool like let's transfer a photo by putting the 2 up together, but who the hell I can walk up to somebody like here's a photo. You need to text it to you or like I just
There's lots of other ways to transfer.
How am I like no
like the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly. Bump. That was an app on the iPhone that they already had out like 5 years ago, and they're like this is so cool. It's an S Beam, which is already on every computer 10 years old and older.
Yeah.
That has been established. That's not Samsung. That's the rest of the world. 10 years ago. But battery life was okay. I mean, like it's a fast phone. Like the other thing is like when I hit the home button, it took like a full 2 seconds to actually go to the home.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, really? On the 5?
Yeah. Well, on the S3, I'm saying.
Oh, the S3.
Yeah. I don't have the 5 yet. It's coming in the mail. But no, it was odd. It was like I hit that and like driving and like I'm going to kill myself intentionally looking at my phone now. So now I have to put this down and actually focus on driving. But no, I mean it was a cool phone. It was fun. If you love Androids, go for it. But I already have an Android and I'm hopefully gonna have an iOS as well. But I'm kind of over the whole Android forever thing now.
Speaking of iOS,
Windows 8
do you ever have this problem? The stupid top button getting jammed in there and then staying jammed in there?
Never had
the power button?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
This guy.
Come on.
It's because of your case.
Is it?
I don't know. I haven't even heard of that ever happening.
I haven't either.
Same thing happened to Andrew.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know what you do to fix it.
Do you ever use
the screws and
put it
figure it
down?
out?
No, I've had this phone for about a year now.
I've had this one for at least a year. I broke the screen, granted, but I've had other problems.
I've never broken a screen on an iPhone. I've actually been real surprised. I sat on one Android phone, the HTC 3D, and
I've done a really good job of avoiding the screen part. I just kind of like break around it, and then just trace the outside of it.
Have you guys actually held an iPhone 5?
No.
Yes.
It is
too light.
It is way too light. I'm not going to go back
to
that
I
Saturday Night Live thing.
Bring it up to my head and like throw it like a mile behind
I swear to God, I've seen someone do that with an iPhone 4. No! Time after it. But no, I mean, like, not to be all like weird about it, but it is really light. And like,
funny.
I'll pick it up and I'll pick up the iPhone 4 and be like, I'm so confused right now.
You just gotta add a lead case to even it out.
It's like defeats the whole purpose of the phone being lighter. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna retrain my hand.
That's really funny, but it really just goes to show that there's definitely there's what consumers really want and what can they think they want.
Yeah.
Lighter and thinner is not
Light
always.
Moving from the phones, Mass Effect 3. Have you read any of the comics at all from leading up from 2 to 3?
There was a Dark Horse one that I read.
There were like 9 Dark Horse ones.
I think I read the first volume, the one with the adept chick, the sorry girl.
She, the chick that you walk into, I hope you've gotten to the Citadel. I don't know though, because you haven't finished
I have gone to the Citadel.
So when you go to the Citadel and you go to the bar and you go to the right, you talk to Arya. No, what's her name? The sorry chick in the right corner. You know, like, and she's kind of a bitch to you, and you're pissed off at her. You know,
the one from 2.
Yes.
Yeah, that's Arya.
Arya, there you go. Arya, obviously she's at the Citadel now, and you're like, why'd you leave Omega? And that's what the entire comic series is actually leading you to.
Oh, yeah?
So that entire
I read
series,
the first issue, so I have no idea what's going on.
There's like
that's
9
cool,
different comics, and you can read through them all, and I'm just like, the whole time I was reading them, I was actually really engaged with the story. I actually read them while driving.
So she's the reason why Arya had to leave Omega, and she's going to take it back, right?
Yes, and in this Omega, the actual DLC that we're speaking of right now is called Omega because you're going back. You're actually fighting the general who you'll read about hopefully.
Yeah.
And there's just this expansive storyline they're actually drawing out. And they actually said like this storyline we were planning this as we were actually writing the story for Mass Effect 3.
Yeah.
And I was reading the comics on my way to actually find like the Space Age Mass Effect 3 as it was falling from the sky. But that's actually something that they're really psyched about. I'm psyched about, and so
It's kind of reminiscent of like what Forward Unto Dawn is compared to Halo 4. You
Exactly.
know, the main, or not the main character of Forward Unto Dawn making an appearance in 4, which I have not seen happen yet, but you told me this, so I know. But
he's really cool. They do 2 or 3 jokes to it, but it's still.
I didn't think
go watch
Lasky
Forward
was
Unto Dawn.
very very cool in Forward Unto Dawn, but
He wasn't supposed to be. He was supposed to be that
Grunt.
jerk who like went out of his way to screw people over. Elder Scrolls Online.
Okay, this is a good one because at first this was like a big up and down for me because at first I was filled with excitement, then filled with the disappointment, and then filled with excitement again.
I feel like we should spend a little more time saying Forward Unto Dawn.
Forward Unto Dawn.
Forward Unto Dawn.
Forward
It's like
Unto
we're saying
Dawn.
Badon to Dawn. Forward Unto Dawn.
But yeah, so just like any other Elder Scrolls anything that comes up, I saw the trailer, and the trailer was just the logo with cool music and stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
and I got super stoked because it was, when I first saw the trailer, I was thinking Skyrim, but with a lot of people, and then I remember the first time I was disappointed because I was on Facebook and they had just released the screenshots, and I was like, oh god, these look awful. And I was already upset about that, and then I read this article talking about the combat system, and I was like, oh, it's just a WoW clone, right? And I think it was because I didn't understand the combat system, because now I watched a video where the guy's actually talking about it in depth, and he's talking about how it's the same controls, like left click is, swing your weapon or cast a spell, hold it down for a power attack or a charge spell, and then, right click to block. I mean, it's like the same exact combat system, but they have the skill bar as well as the dynamic live combat.
Yeah.
And now they have crosshairs so you can aim spells. Thank God. I'm tired of just highlighting people and then letting the game do all the work for me. I want to actually aim, the spells and choose where my sword's gonna hit and stuff.
Well, I mean, everything you just said is absolutely true. That you heard about how they're actually going to manage the servers for this?
Oh no.
So you know how basically in StarCraft and WoW and Guild Wars there's just a bunch of splinters, servers that you have to pick, one, and then your friend's on 13, and the other 5 guys are on 15 and 19, and like I said, you're on 1.
Yeah.
And you have to transfer your character and just try to basically bring this tree together. What they're doing is a mega server, is what they're calling it.
Giant server farm where people can jump between zones.
Exactly, that's what they're doing.
So, I'm a little bit confused as to how it works. So, do they have districts in game? Like, Guild Wars does this thing, or Guild Wars 1 did this thing where when you went into a capital city, there were multiple instances of this capital city, and they had a cap of players. So, they could have a max of, let's say, 100 people. And once that got capped, you'd have to go into a different district to, meet up with your friends. So, are they doing something similar to that, or is it just everybody in the same?
What they explain, they actually have a video of 20 minutes as you watch as well, where they're explaining this more or less, but you're probably just looking at the shininess, and that took you away from the actual talking about the server. But they're basically saying that they're taking the splinters and they're basically assigning them to specific areas in the game. So if everybody goes to one specific point at the very very beginning of the game, and all the people actually go there, the game will crash and the servers will go down.
Yeah.
So they have multiple servers, but they're all allocated to zones. So that's as simple as it really gets. They haven't really expanded anywhere else.
So if I went to the Imperial City in Elder Scrolls Online, and some other player could also be in the Imperial City, but they'd be in a different zone, right? Like a different server, their own instance.
Well,
not their own unique instance, but a different instance.
So you're saying, would you be able to see him, or would he be in a different area in that same zone?
Not a different area in the same zone, but he could literally be in the same spot as you, but you wouldn't see him because he'd be on a different instance of it.
I don't know. I don't really know how to answer that because they haven't gone over that. I mean, that's something that needs to be sent into them.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is the first time they've really expanded on it.
So, let's say I have a bunch of guildies and I'm playing with them, will automatically throw me in the same district as them if they follow that kind of functionality, or how does that work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Every guild is basically how they built this game, saying You will be with friends. If you don't, you will make friends. If you don't and you hate people, you will still make friends. So like they basically force you to make friends in this game and go because you can't just be damn them for making you social online.
I don't play games to socialize. I play games to talk trash. And
I had friends. I wouldn't need to play games.
Moving on from Elder Scrolls, Dead Space 3.
Oh yes, Dead Space 3. Very excited for this game, and all I have seen is their first 10-minute gameplay video and screenshots, and I'm already stoked just because I know it's Dead Space, and I'm excited about the new like cover-based combat system and stuff. Like they made a transition in Dead Space 2 where you knew that they were going to get more action oriented. And I think like 3 is really going to define it. Like it's going to focus on action with the occasional spear. And as long as they try to make those like horror scenarios unique and different, then that'll be good. Because like in Dead Space 2, I felt like they were rehashing a lot of the same stuff.
Well, we've been over this. The guy like got shot at, the glass exploded. He crawls down a vent. A giant necromorph is sitting there. That attacks him. He crawls and runs away. Stasis is it. Gets to a safe room and a gunship blows through. Like there's just so many instances.
They string out like the instances of like the cinematic action, which is cool. But like, I felt like all the scares that they had in Dead Space 2 were very similar to some of the ones in 1. You know, like they still try to pull the necromorph dead like scenario on you. You know, when there's a necromorph laying on the ground, and like because of Dead Space 1, you shoot everything on the ground because stuff pops up every once in a while, but they didn't really try to scare you with surprises anymore. They just try to throw you through all the stressful stuff and make you feel like I don't know.
Well, like, see, I like how when you for one they occasionally did you shot it, it's down, it's dead. You walk by it, it jumps up still. Like they didn't really do that. In the second one, I shot it, it's down, it's dead. And then it took me a second to realize, it hasn't dropped an item, therefore it's still alive.
Yeah, exactly.
And that, like, once that registered, I was like, now it makes sense.
If you shoot it and it like still makes sounds, and it's
like keep shooting it until nothing happens, basically.
Yeah.
But they're going into the whole co-op thing very strongly now.
And something that EA stated was that they're not going to make an only single player game ever again. Everything that they make is going to have some kind of multiplayer component to it.
Which I'm really, really excited about.
I am and I'm not, because like there's a lot of EA published titles that I like Dead Space, and I'm a little bit worried that if they start focusing heavily on multiplayer, it's gonna take away from the single player experience, kind of like we can assume happened with Halo 4. And I would hate for a game like Dead Space where I probably might play the multiplayer once. You know, I can't see the multiplayer being as dynamic as like Call of Duty or Halo or Battlefield to keep me playing it over and over. I might play with a couple friends once, but I can see myself just never touching it. And it would be a shame to have my single player experience hindered because of that and not even enjoy the reason why it's hindered.
Well, I mean, everything you just said is kind of
Yes.
I mean, like, I love co-op. So many times I've played games, I'm like, why can't I play this co-op? Why can't I? I mean, even Halo 2, like, I want to go play that co-op, like, with the guy in New York, but I can't. You know, but to the point where in Dead Space 3, you can play the guy, you know, with by yourself, and that's really the Dead Space experience. Or you can have a buddy who's with you and directly affiliates himself with the story.
If you play Dead Space by yourself, you're just gonna have Carver trailing behind you the whole time.
I don't think he's actually a part of the game. I think Carver actually joins. I think there's maybe.
But I've seen Carver in cinematics too, talking with dialogue and stuff.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying like those are two very different storylines they've done.
Yeah.
They're saying that if there is a second player, Carver will actually be a part of the game.
And the story will be different based on that. Oh,
yes.
okay, I like that.
Basically like Tales,
that's
really,
compelling to me.
Yeah, so that makes me actually jump towards it, and I'm really excited. Glancing over Justin's comment, I'm actually really excited about that. That makes you like.
I like that too because
vibrating.
With a lot of cooperative like experiences, I kind of play through by myself, and I go, okay, I'm playing the exact same thing with another person. But now with a scenario like this, I mean, like maybe the ending is even different based on that, which would be really sick. But
ending to 2 was hilarious because only people who played 1.
2 was awesome. Yeah, it looks over.
What?
And it's yeah. Chloe instead of zombie.
But next thing on the list, awesome. The terminals in Halo 4 were actually very, very.
I have not seen a single terminal in Halo 4.
Honestly, turn around. Every time you start, just turn around. I found like 4 of them just by doing that.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh hey, a terminal. Just walk over and you put your you don't watch the video until you go back to a menu to watch it, which I like.
Oh, go back to the menu like out of single player.
Out of single player, okay. Yeah, which I liked. But I'm just gonna say that you won't get a lot of it. I'm saying a lot of it as being 80 to 90% of it, unless you've read a couple of the books. Halo Krypton was an awesome book.
I haven't read that.
I maybe understood 40% of it reading through it because it's really technical. They jump around. They don't even mention elites or. I think humans are the only actual species that you really recognize.
Yeah.
Which is, the Reclaimers and so on. You can dive deeper to that if you want. But they've really done an awesome job with it. Prometheans and Forerunners, the Prometheans.
I want to figure out what happens with the Prometheans on my own.
I know. I was just about to say I can't even say anything because of your awesomeness. Mass Effect 4.
Thank you.
Mass Effect 4 is happening.
Confirmed?
Confirmed.
I think I saw that somewhere. Do they have any details other than that?
They're using a Frostbite engine.
Oh, good job! That's kind of cool because DICE did all the sound design for Mass Effect 3, which was incredible because the guns and sound sounded freaking amazing.
Heavier. It was awesome.
But yeah, I think Frostbite is a really fitting engine for that game.
They're doing that with also Dragon Age 3, which I don't know if you already knew that as well.
I have not heard anything about a Dragon Age 3.
I haven't either.
I was a little bit disappointed with 2, like everybody else in the world.
They didn't even have a really big area, therefore they did what Mass Effect 2 did. They said here's the Mass Effect 1, here's the world. Mass Effect 2, here's some world. Dragon Age 1, here's the epic world. Dragon Age 2, you can go over there.
Yeah.
I mean they
partified it. I liked how the main character actually has a speaking role now. It's not just.
Yeah, I like that. That's something I like. I have a couple friends who didn't like that. So
I thought the combat system was. I thought it was improved in some ways and a little bit worse in other ways.
Well, okay, so for example, I played 2 and then played 1. So for me, playing 1 where the guy's has a broadsword and he's like, oh my god, I throw this at you, that's actually how you would play it. Or actually, if you had a broadsword in real life, that's how you would do it. Versus before, it's you're holding a broadsword and doing this really fast.
Yeah.
You're just waving it around and hitting things. It's it doesn't translate well to the games.
I liked 1 a lot because it felt like a really classic BioWare dungeon crawling experience with their cool story stuff. It felt like a medieval Knights of the Old Republic to me, and I really like when they kind of skimp out on the finer. What's this?
You need to recover your gamer tag.
Oh.
Go ahead, Dungeons and Dragons.
It's BioWare has done a really good job with these dungeon crawler experiences, and then as time went on, they started going into the storytelling character stuff. And I thought that Dragon Age did a really good job of combining, our classical Dark Alliance style dungeon crawler with the story stuff from Knights of the Old Republic and Mass Effect. But I felt in 2 they're starting to lose a little bit of their old D&D dungeon crawler mechanics, and that makes me a little bit sad because that's why I love BioWare so much.
Well, if we're going into engines, Halo's awesome because if you melee something, it reacts. Dragon Age isn't as awesome because if I hit it, it's going to stand there and keep attacking me. It isn't actually going to have physics to it. It's not going to.
Right, but there's when you play a turn-based or not turn-based, but that style of gameplay RPG. When you play that, you're not really focusing on the combat itself. You're focusing on the strategy of it. So when you play, if you play a Dragon Age the way you should, which is on the hardest difficulty, you have to strategize on all these different encounters. So every time you come out a door, you see everyone, and then you pause the game, and then you take a look at everybody's abilities, and you start queuing up whoever's abilities, and Karth's ability, or not Karth, that's from Star Wars. The same voice actor, Alistair. When you start, you queue up all that stuff, and so and then you just kind of play let it play and see how it unfolds, and then if shit starts going downhill, then you have to re-strategize in the middle of combat. You queue up everybody else's abilities, and you kind of watch it.
I've got to say a couple things about Dragon Age 2. I just had this door open in my mind, and I think about when I played Dragon Age 2 all the way through, and then went to 1, blonde-haired mage guy, cats.
The new Alistair.
Yeah, the new Alistair, sure. The new Alistair, he was in the second one. He was in the first one, and he was a part of the DLC, getting to the second one, which
Right.
was like...
What was the DLC called? Awakening?
Awakening, yes. And that was mind-blowing to me, and, you know, if you chose to, like, have Morgan go with Alistair, whatever,
Alistair.
the king guy, and like then you would live, but then therefore the rest of the story, like I could tell in the game, like I'm not supposed to be here, but like
Alright, where you have to convince Alistair to sleep
with Morgan, yeah.
Yeah.
That conversation was just awkward for anybody.
For like the demon dragon spawn, maybe.
which like at the end of the game they're like you will never see them again, which you know in 3 or in 2, I can't remember, like you have to in some way. They wouldn't make it that big of a deal and not.
I want to see the repercussions of that. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that Awakening? I never played all the way through Awakening.
I haven't played all the way through.
Well, there you go. That might be whatever. But that was, God,
we're really good
so
at
awesome
games here.
Here at Gamer DNA, we start games. We don't finish them. So next subject. I don't know if you guys care about AMD or Intel, but AMD has been like rumored to be for sale.
Really?
Yeah, the past week, and the president came out and said there's no.
Disney should buy them.
There's no. No, Disney has expanded its campaign and empire way too much. Hey, empire, it's funny. Oh, it's terrible. I said that. But no, I mean they've destroyed the rumors, and they're saying no, we're not for sale. We're financially advising ourselves. Has been their main comment. Mm-hmm. So the iPhone 5 was announced. Well, it came out really late October, right?
Yeah.
Well, Apple has alluded to the fact that the 5S is already in development, and they're going to announce it or have a giant. We're announcing it in December, beginning of December. So in 2 weeks they're going to do this.
Did we get a better processor?
I don't even care. I don't. What could they possibly? Unless they add.
They can make it lighter.
Thinner. It'll be a piece of paper, and you can actually do this to it.
Careful, you break the screen.
I don't know what to do with Apple right now, because it's like for example, like the iPad. Like this is a cool iPad with 4G and Retina display. Oh wait, forget that one. We're now doing the new iPad with a better display and a better processor.
Well, this is something that Apple has been doing for many years, though. This is
no, but like an iPod Nano waiting 6 months, that's fine. But waiting 2 months and then releasing it, and waiting another like 2 days and then releasing the iPad Mini.
This is a $600 device. This is not an iPod Nano.
But I'm giving an example. Like they've been releasing things, but it's just I don't know. They're just, have they actually called an iPad 3 an iPad 3? No, they have not. Therefore, what is next on the horizon? That me saying that causes them to make the next iPad. That's
iPad 3GS.
So it goes back to 3G? No, it's terrible.
But it's got an S at the end of it.
So Black Ops 2 with Mass Effect 2.
Oh, right. The I want to make sure I have the story right. So with Black Ops, this is only on PC, correct? Mm-hmm. They have 2 discs, 2 DVDs, and one of the DVDs has the data files from the Mass Effect 2 disc 2.
Mm-hmm. So you basically, I don't know how this happens.
So you're installing it, and then you put in Mass Effect 2. Or like
you cannot finish downloading the game. You can't finish installing the game with the disc.
Yeah.
So basically, people are like, "What the hell?
Did you hear what BioWare did?
Why? No, they haven't actually announced why.
Oh, did you hear what BioWare did?
BioWare, yeah, they were saying if this is what the universe wants.
If the universe wants everybody who bought Black Ops to be playing Mass Effect 2,
that was
then goddamn we'll give them free copies of Mass Effect.
But you gotta think, like, who made the mistake to that? Who incorporated that to actually happen? Because it happened to a lot of people.
I like how BioWare, the company that it doesn't have anything to do with what's going on there, pulls the initiative and offers people,
which is brilliant.
That was
a great community move.
Yeah,
totally.
and Treyarch hadn't done anything yet.
But 50 copies to me was like, what do you really lose by giving 500 rather than 50? That was a low number to me.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's all.
But it's still just token anyway.
It's cool
just
though. It makes me feel good about BioWare, like I always have.
Yeah. BioWare pissed me off when I went and found that stupid. I told you the story, right? About me going down to Vegas and finding the copies of. I haven't told Justin. So basically, what BioWare did is they said, okay, Mass Effect 3 is coming out. We're going to put 40 copies, 20 PS3 versions, 20 Xbox 360 versions, a full 2 weeks early, launch them into space, and then wherever they land, people can come and grab them. And to me, I was in Utah, and I'm like 3 or 4 hours away. I'm like, screw class today. I'm gonna go try to get a copy of Mass Effect 3. And I jumped in my truck and I grabbed my buddy who was sick, and we were driving down, and we got there, and we were sitting there on our phones trying to find the GPS like location of it because it's tracking it in real time. So we track it to like bumfuck nowhere in the middle of the desert. And we're driving, you know, I've an off-road truck, I can get there. We're the only people sitting there, and like we're sitting there for like 2 or 3 hours, and we're like, okay, this is just wasting our own time. So we go
for it to drop down.
Exactly. Yeah. So we go basically we go to town, and everybody's just driving in in circles and squares, and this is like a population of 300 people. And to me, I'm saying, well, I'm confused. What's happening right now? And I asked this guy, and he's like, oh, well, basically, BioWare got here, told us that the GPS tracker fell off of the balloon, and now they're just randomly in the middle of someone's backyard. So that just like, I was like, fuck, and it was just like freaked out. But the reason that I actually did this was because they launched it in California the day before, and it was literally sitting there, and not a single person had picked up a copy. So to me, it was like, I'm gonna get 40 copies of Mass Effect 3. It's gonna be awesome.
Just drive around and go collect them.
Exactly. Totally. So I went off and I did that, and after basically BioWare went out, found the bag, brought it back. We all were standing there. We're like, okay. Me and one other guy were like, okay, how many groups are there here? And there were like 38 groups of people. And then we're like, okay, if we all just take 1 copy each, we'll be okay. And we're like, okay, we're gonna go meet over here. So everyone drives over there immediately. Right when we get there, we're like, you know, the 15th group to get there. Everyone's just trying to grab it, and all the plans go out the door, and BioWare is freaking out because they don't have enough copies, and they're having like a riot. Like, there's probably 120 people there. Yeah. And like by the end of it, I didn't get a copy. I was pissed off, and I was, you know, I drove home all mad, and you know, but what had happened initially is that my buddy was like, the only redeeming factor, BioWare will redeem themselves from Mass Effect 2 if I get a copy. He didn't get a copy. He hates BioWare. Oh no. We got home. I emailed BioWare this entire story, and they were like, here is a code for Mass Effect 3 a week early. Have fun for PC. Cool. And I was like, you know what? That's really cool. That's good customer service. That's good marketing. I told him, I was like, can I have one more code? And my buddy got one too. And that was originally the epicness to Mass Effect 3.
So is he a BioWare fan again?
No, he hates that.
That was the last chance.
Hey, you guys, the textures on Garrison's face aren't good enough. No, I mean it's a fun game. It's awesome. This all came from Black Ops 2 and their second disc. But you can enter the serial number on Steam and download it anyway, so you're fine. But it's just funny to go over that. Yeah. But
that would have been a mess with console.
That would have been really screwed up. Yeah. Have you guys seen the trailer to World War Z? World War Z with Brad Pitt. It's basically, I'm watching this thing and I'm like, well, World War 3? That makes sense. Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Brad Pitt and zombies.
Brad Pitt and zombies. And he's trying to protect his family and so on, which to me, I'm like, well, hand the 5-year-old a gun, because we need to get this shit going. That's my immediate reaction. But of course, in real life, that would not happen. And there's this moment where there's this bus being turned over, and
by zombies.
By Zambambos.
Does it live in a jungle?
No. Oh.
Is it really fast?
No.
Does it live on the Great Plains of Africa?
No.
Hey!
What is going on? Hold on, guys.
Daddy, be careful on the road.
Jerry?
Get back in your car right now! Remain with your feet!
Are you okay?
We're getting out of here.
Terry, what is this?
It's the same worldwide. Is anyone doing better than we are? We don't know.
I'm scared.
How do we know they're coming?
They're coming. Ready?
Go, go, go!
I need you to help him. You're asking me to leave my family.
I'm not gonna force you.
Don't pretend you're not well suited for the job.
Baby.
Tell the kids I'm coming back. Just know I'm coming back.
Zombie Tower.
Tower.
So,
But that's World War Z. That's
interesting.
That's and to
did
me
you just
like
see the trailer? Or do you know?
no, that's all I saw. I saw the trailer because that was their first announcement of it.
When's it supposed to come out?
2013. Excuse me.
Oh, cool. You can see the full-length movie. Nice.
Awesome. That's not. I'm gonna go and not sit there and watch their terrible adaptation of the movie. But it's more or less everything put together of World War Z, and that's originally they were planning on canceling it because people weren't gonna to go and see that, which is just piling up with people. Like there's a lot of issues there. Like the cop getting crushed by that was just like to me. I'm like that's just like my first reaction, and him saying ew like. That's everyone's reaction to that. It was terrible.
Seems like the whole zombie theme is on the rise.
Well, it started probably 3 or 4 years ago with Left 4 Dead,
Totally.
Dead Island, Dead Rising, Resident Evil even, and just there's so many other games that have added
Halo.
No.
Those are zombies.
No, they're not. How are they zombies? Okay, this is something we're gonna go over right now. You tell me how Flood are zombies.
Because the Flood are reanimating dead flesh. That makes them zombies.
No.
They used to be dead, but they can also
a
take
parasite that takes over someone who's alive is not. That doesn't
Then
make them
how?
a zombie.
What about Left 4 Dead? Those are living. Those are living zombies. They just have rabies. It's a human
So they're not
adaptation of the
zombies.
rabies
There.
virus.
Done. Left 4 Dead isn't zombies. No, you can't say look like read the books of Halo. They get Jenkins, like the classic. Like Jenkins is the guy who gets infected by Flood and is alive the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Like that does not make him a zombie. It makes him Flood. Like there are different. Like okay, go talk to somebody about Resident Evil 4 and how they're all zombies.
I think the Flood are just space zombies. That's what I think.
Okay, I will accept space zombies. Space zombies is acceptable. But zombies alone, no. Oh my god.
Like necromorphs, those are space zombies.
Oh yeah, but yeah, so that actually makes sense because the guy gets opening of Dead Space 2 just
was amazing.
Killed me. But last subject really to touch on before the Halo 4 epicness is Black Ops Zombies. They totally changed, completely changed.
Oh really?
From just being in a box to going to you can go here, you can go here, and just going in a big circle.
But it's still like a wave-based thing, and if you die, then it's game over.
But there are other game modes to that too. There's one where you play with, like, if it's us two against him and Jeffrey, and Jeffrey's down, I can walk over and knife Jeffrey in order to stop Justin from reviving him. There's ways to screw with each other.
So like you can't directly kill each other?
No, you can stun them, is the thing. So they have different, like, the ways.
So the idea is you're working together until you have an opportunity to
screw each other over. Yeah,
that's kind of cool.
And there's like in every game mode you end up dying in the end. There's no like getting to the last place, but it's still really funny to watch. And because I've only watched it because I just downloaded it today. Yeah. But I'm gonna play so much of it tonight. But there is
kind of an end zone. Like you go there and then you expand as far as you can, and then it's just go through as many waves until you die, right?
Yeah.
Because I mean. Yeah, but is it more expansive in Black Ops 2? Are the maps and the
it's much bigger. The whole point there's kind of like a mini story where you get on a bus and you go from place to place, and there's points where like you're on top of the bus, you're in the bus, and you're driving and they're still getting in. Like they really built a story around it. I haven't watched any of it intentionally because I want to play it.
Yeah.
But they've done an outstanding job with it so far.
Good.
Over sort of talking about Halo 4 while playing Halo 4. Because I've kind of tried to step off of that until we're there. Get your gamer tag.
Garage. Gamer tagging.
The epicness of awesome.
I played
there's some other games I wanted to talk about actually relevant to mobile.
I was saying in a very similar vein to Halo 4, I'm playing Extreme Road Trip.
Road tripping is
I'm actually really digging
I think
this
if
game.
there's one way you can explain Halo 4, it is an extreme road trip.
It is. It actually is.
Oh, it's
Halo 4 is more of Cortana's story than Master Chief's. I mean, they said that multiple times in the videos presenting Halo 4, but otherwise, I mean, you're watching Cortana go nuts in front of you, and there are moments where she's like, "Put me into the master computer," and I'm just like, "No, you're gonna kill me. I'm not gonna do that." And she kills everybody else in the room without you. No, like, she never does that. She isn't evil, that evil. Well, she's evil. She's not. Cortana is.
She's just getting old.
She's 8.
Old and cranky.
She's 8.
But AI
What's that in computer years?
AI start deteriorating
109.
at...
I have no idea.
AI start deteriorating at 7, right?
Yep.
And she's 8.
Yeah, that was a moment where, like, you jump out of the pod and she's like, "We've been sitting here for 4.5 years." It's like, really? Like, the chief is now 46. He's 48.
He's like Sam Fisher.
He's fucking old, and they have to pull 2 more games out of him. That's crazy. Like, God, just let it die. Give me another Spartan. Give me Kelly or Fred, or that would be outstanding. They actually went back to the beginning of the not Master Chief. They went to the beginning where Sam was. Sam was Master Chief's best buddy from the first day he got to boot camp at the age of 7 till I think he was like 32. Like, the epicness through that whole thing was books, just books. Read books. That's all I can say.
I've already read the Flood one, the one that...
The Flood, yeah, that's the one that actually takes place of Halo Combat Evolved.
I've read Onyx, and I've read...
You can't read Onyx, it's like in the middle of Kelly's adventure through
It looked
time.
cool, so I...
You're literally reading about Kelly.
The cover of that book was more interesting than the covers of the other books.
It makes no sense. You can watch Delta. What's the third one called?
I read the one with Sergeant Blackman Johnson. The one that was on the
what's
cover.
it? Harvest? Contact Harvest, right?
Contact Harvest.
Yeah.
I read Contact Harvest. And
that one's good. They explain how he actually survived the flood.
Yeah.
Which was cool.
Mm-hmm.
And for those of you who don't know and will not read the book, he basically had a giant crate of plasma grenades exploded, radiified himself. That's a word. Radiified.
Okay.
He radiified himself. and can't be infected by a flood because he doesn't taste nice.
I can see that.
That's basically how he survived. But I mean, the ending of Halo 1, you played Halo 1 through Legendary and you see him hugging Elite at the end. It's like, that's just a BS.
What did he say? He's like,
let's hug it out, or whatever. Whatever
hug it out,
way he
bitch.
says it. Yeah, that's what he says. He says, hug it out, bitch, to the Elite that can understand English.
I liked watching that in the Halo Anniversary and the better graphics.
Yeah. It was funny. America. So wait, we don't know where. Wait, cable. Hold on. We can do this.
Cable?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I mean the cable that we have. That.
Oh, we can capture card it, but it will be in standard graphics.
Is that recording right now?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's now gonna record this rather than us. That's our HD audio. Oh God! Sounds. This room is vibrating.
Nice. Nice to have decent audio.
It is.
I like that stuff you have there.
Come on. I may need you to help me with this without breaking it.
Record button.
No, it's thank you. The big red button that says record.
Have you tried turning it on?
Oh.
The tripod does suck though. If you're trying to do the tripod.
That's it. I was trying to mess with that. That's what I'm trying to do.
I don't have...
Pick one. Damn it.
You guys know what time it is?
5.
Oh, it is?
4:58.
Let's not play Regicide, let's play SWAT.
Fine. I hate SWAT in this though. I suck at SWAT in
Let's
Halo
just
4.
play Infinity Slayer then.
Let's play Flood after that. Flood is hilarious. I look cooler than you.
You look like Spider-Man.
I actually kinda do. Well, see, like, if you look at my guy, I was looking at the...
That's not a good thing, by the way.
I was looking at the helmets, and this is what I actually would have. Let's see. Maybe, yes, no, yes, no, no.
I kind of like that one.
Aerosol or Has Up?
Yeah.
You have to buy from, I think, GameStop in order to... No! Okay, good. As long as it didn't change. I changed it to Aviator because no one else has it.
I wish they brought security back because that was my favorite from Halo.
They'll add more. They're gonna add a lot more. Oh, trust me, there's a lot more of this than you realize. SWAT! I'm there.
Whoa, I'm on the bottom screen.
I know, doesn't it suck?
Doesn't suck, it's gotta get used to it.
Eliminate enemy team. Enemy team.
Oh, that's fun. Sorry, guys.
Dude, you don't have to apologize. I suck worse than you.
I haven't been doing too good at Halo recently. This guy over here.
What the? Oh, wait. I thought we were doing SWAT. I totally thought we were playing SWAT.
So we're switching those things there.
So like headshots don't count now. Pistol action! Bam! Ah, it's fine, we both died. SWAT!
God damn it, I hate it when that happens, when someone headshots one of the kills on the
I can't hear what's happening.
Yeah. I'm just complaining about Halo.
Oh, okay. As long as you're just one of the millions of other people who are doing it.
Dude, that guy is just a whore with his plasma grenades. That's all he's using. Is it just me, or is the needle ridiculously OP in this game?
It is
too?
absolutely overpowered.
Dude, this guy over here is busted.
I'm gonna turn this down. I can't even hear what you're saying.
There's this asshole who just keeps using plasma grenades. The same guy. Drives me crazy.
Well, because you can start with him.
I know, but I mean, he's not like shooting, he's just grenading.
He's a grenadier. It's invalid. Melee him in the back, for the love of God!
No, I want headshots.
You want what shots?
Headshots.
I think he said hip shots. I was like, is that a thing now?
Aim for the hip.
Shoot him right in the hip. That'll teach him.
America.
That way they're still alive in his boots.
Yeah, they can still shoot you back, but they're in some pain.
Oh, what is that? That hurt.
Bam. Oh, saw. I will happily pick that off your dead body.
Yeah, that thing is so OP.
I'm actually happy they did that. They needed a gun or two that kicks ass. One down.
You know what this game needs?
America?
Less balance. Oh yeah, I'm calling down the sniper rifle.
Less balance?
Yeah. Balance like between weapons.
Oh,
like,
I see. Yeah, some that just kill.
I don't know what he's doing.
That was sarcasm, by the way. It needs more balance.
I got speed
I haven't
boost.
played it outside zero context.
I don't know what speed boost does. Make him run faster? Oh shit, it does. America! Flying across the map right now.
I will say Extreme Road Trip 2 could use less balance between the vehicles and ships. That's not sarcastic.
Is there a small number of
vehicle options? This speed boost makes it so unfair.
Speed boost comboed with the saw, yes.
This is just not fair. I feel bad for people. I can't even find anybody because I'm just running around so fast like. America! Yep. Killing spree. America as I'm firing this
I'm
guy.
not liking
America
this map
again!
for sniping very much.
This what?
This map for sniping. Not doing it for me. There's too much stuff.
Too much awesomeness.
Oh look, I found a little nook up here.
Did you?
Oh no, I fell to my death.
Dude, there's so much awesome. Oh, speed boost ended.
What's this?
America. Sword! Mine. I don't care. I killed it.
Some power weapons around here, right?
Dude.
I like Slayer Pro more.
I actually like the assault rifle. Nobody uses that.
Double kill.
Double kill! You mean?
I think we got a double kill at the same time.
Oh, give me whatever you just got.
I hate the overshield.
I just picked up a shotgun from this guy. That's terrible. I'm sorry. That annoys me because I punched him in the face.
The overshield bugs the shit out of me because people can like use it whenever they want, so they'll just be attacking when the shields are almost down, just throw it on.
Yeah, how do you actually activate that?
You have to have it first, and then you use the use item button or whatever.
Angle this sucks, but...
Oh, we killed each other.
There you go.
Bullshit. Give me your shotgun.
No.
Peace out, friends.
Happy Haloing. Later. America and so on.
Bitch.
Dude, there are like 5 shotguns there. Shotgun.
What's this? Oh, look at that.
Yeah, they still have holograms. Oh, gravity. I don't want a gravity hammer. I use gravity.
Bitch. You see that?
Yeah, I did. Good job. You killed somebody. Oh, that's
But it was a creative kill. You plasma horde. Headshot, bitch.
Ordnance ready. Dude, I turned this down. Double kill.
Oh, what's this? What did I get? Oh, what's that?
Damn it, I dropped a shotgun
Holy
and
crap.
saw in the middle.
Look at this shit.
Next
I feel like a
kill
race car.
wins.
Oh, I'm gonna jump off.
Yeah,
here.
see, that's what speed does. You're just like everywhere. Oh my god, it was a shark and a stingray. That's what I was talking about customization.
We both suck bad.
You know, I had some fun. The stingray and the shark thing. That's what I was saying before. How those things too could change. You can put it in between your knuckles and do the same.
Do it. You can do it in between your
big hands. It's just, oh. Damn it. You have smaller fingers than I do. Do that and then that.
That's not as cool as that.
I know, but if you do it fast, it's better. I can do it better with my left hand. Let's see. Oddly enough, with right-handed.
How do you know how to play with a Zippo? You don't even smoke.
I know. It's because a while ago.
Used to smoke.
No, I didn't used to smoke. One of my friends that I was canoeing with flipped the boat over. We had to make fire because we were gonna get hypothermia.
So you were bored and just played.
No, so it was like next time we flip over, I'm not gonna get a fucking bow drill. I'm actually gonna have a lighter with me. So I had one with me for the past year, and it's sitting at home on my dresser.
Just a Zippo?
Yeah. But it'd be odd if I came here and then had a Zippo, and then it's just fun to like light it off your
Zippos
pants.
are fun.
Because if you light it off your pants, then it's cool. Just like.
Except it always ruins the flint for me when I do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Just if you just do this, you just do 1, 2, ruins it.
Yeah, like for some reason it gets like stuck whenever I like do that. You know, I don't know why. The Zippo is just not very awesome, I guess.
Well, they're $9 Zippos from Walmart. What do you want?
Yeah. I had this really cool Budweiser Zippo from like when I don't know, it was really old though.
Mm-hmm.
It was sick.
No one in my family who I actually, well, no one really smokes.
Everybody smokes.
Nobody smokes. You're the only person that smokes.
Rasim smokes.
Rasim doesn't smoke. You think he smokes.
He just pretends to smoke when no one is smoking. He doesn't inhale, so he's not smoking.
Where's the battle? Oh, really? I have to buy the battle rifle? I don't like the battle rifle.
I don't either.
It's just.
It's not like.
It's like a bitchy gun.
It's like.
Yeah, it's too fast.
Yeah.
So if you miss that third shot, you don't get the headshot, and that's cool. Oh wait, we need to play the awesomeness of Flood. See, I look. Oh wait, right. Okay, so start, career, specializations. See, look, Spartan. I don't know, and I don't know. Those are completely different sets of armor.
What? Is that like underwater Spartans?
I don't know how to get it. It just says you must complete the active specialization to advance. I don't know what that means. Like, that just looks kick-ass to me, but, like, I would always choose Spartan, but that's cool.
Raj.
Awesomeness. We need to record this with an HD thing.
What do I like?
Do a drip. It looks flood-like.
Not done that one yet.
I haven't either.
It's Master Chief.
You Mr. Chief?
Mark 5.
Wait, what level is he? He's 28. I don't even... We can't see that helmet. Can I? I don't think I can.
We're playing flood anyway.
I haven't had all these to look at.
Go up to 3. It looks like Dead Space.
I think that's probably why they added it.
Yeah.
Venator. I think they actually give more to you if you unlock certain things. Because the whole point of them adding that much more armor is that nobody looks the same.
Except for all the people who get that armor and they use it because it's what they have.
I'm sure there's 20 other people who look exactly like me in 5 years. Just personal preference. Ah, fine. I love the way he says it.
I get to choose? Wait, what are these abilities?
I don't know what to do. Oh god. I guess I have a shield.
Alright, I'm gonna hide.
No, you don't hide. You go out guns blazing.
Does this do stuff?
It prevents them from killing you.
Oh, nice. But can they damage me?
No. They're flood. It's one hit kill.
But, okay, yeah.
Don't ask questions.
I mean, if it's a shield, it could suppress damage. I don't know.
If you cannot melee through it, I'm pretty sure. Come up here and I will shoot you. Oh god.
Does it take one headshot to kill these fucks?
I guess.
Come here, bitch. I don't want to be down there. It's lame. There's no zombies up there.
Zambambos? Dude, that's the point. I will be here longer. Oh, Goku. That's funny.
I'm gonna go run around and kill zombies.
Zambambos.
Come here. Come here. Come here.
America.
Come here. What? Kill.
Infinity Slayer. It's like the way he says it. It's like he's so excited.
Give me zombies.
You mean Zambambos?
Oh my god, these zombies are really making me feel bored.
I think they have shields. It's kind of bullshit.
Zombies are supposed to die in one headshot.
I know. That's why I'm confused. Come here.
This is fun. Not zombies.
That is true. They are supposed to have shields. If you think back to the leads. Ha!
Did he melee him? That was awesome.
He was so focused on me.
He just like intercepts him out of the air. Where are you seeing zombies at? I want to go that direction.
Come towards me.
Oh wait, there's one over here.
Well, one?
Yeah.
Oh, I just missed him.
I love the sounds that they make. They're weird.
He's squishy. It would be cooler if they gave us more ammo.
Dude, I just want to shoot something. Oh, there's one. Oh, it's time?
Holy shit, what?
It's not till the end?
I guess.
Lord, Hunter, bitches. Come on, Hunter. Come on. No! I'm a zombie!
Zambambo. There's a reason I call them Zambambos, and it's just, if I call... You're not a zombie! You're not a zombie! Flood are not zombies. They're space zombies.
It's the same thing as...
No, it's not. They're completely different. And human-controlled infection is different than flood zombies. Oh, I just saved that guy.
No! I like how I can launch myself.
Oh, one guy.
That's fun.
One guy left. Come on, people.
Why is it timed?
I don't know.
That's a bummer for me.
You're a bummer for your face.
No?
Except the insult. Give me a different option for a loadout. I don't know what this does, therefore I'm choosing it.
I chose the shield of choosing something. Oh, I guess I'm early in.
Oh, I am. That's right. America!
Alright, give me some more Zambambos, as you say.
I'm okay with that, I killed him.
I saw that happen.
Oh, I can't sprint? They took that away. I was able to sprint before.
They're already fast.
No, but sprinting makes you super fast. Man of Steel.
Superman? I'm like out in the open? What do I have to do to get people to
Shoot your
attack me?
pistol. Here, I will come specifically try to kill you if that helps. There. You happy now?
Yes, I am. Is that you?
Who the hell killed me? No. See, this does nothing for me. This vision does nothing for me.
That was cool.
Your face is cool.
Thank you.
See, your face is just the default thing for me. I'm not proud of that.
I like my face.
I don't like your face. Your face is your face.
It's because you're rude.
What?
Rude.
I like how melee actually kills them in one shot now.
Yeah. Get away from me, you human.
Human?
Humans are so mean to these zombies.
I know, we just want to hug them, right?
Bitch, yeah. I want to see another one of you jump down, you fuckers.
You would have been the person to jump down there.
It's another one, the exact same way. That's right, I'm making flood sounds. You like it? I almost died.
Bam!
I saved myself from death.
I think people don't realize that if you give them that second to attack you, they will still kill you.
Yeah. I hope I'm not a zombie this next game.
I hope I'm not too. Oh, I think I am.
Oh, I think I'm a zombie.
No, not human. It's from One Piece. I just remember that show.
What?
One Piece.
I have not seen that show.
It's an anime.
Alright, Zambambo. Whoa, you're crazy!
That was hilarious. You know what? Come here. There, he's down. Let's move. Follow me. I actually know a good place to hide.
I don't want to hide. I want to be
Fine. Let's go attack them. Let's just go run straight into America, screaming America.
America!
Fuck!
Dude, behind us.
Oh fuck. They're jumping.
No!
You're down and I'm happy. What? That doesn't make any... it makes no sense to me.
I'm a lot better at zombies than I am at Flood, and I do the same stuff. Oh, I'm an invisible zombie. Hells yeah. Die. Like a dice. It's got a radar jammer too. Fuck yeah. What you gonna do, bitch? Oh, that guy saved his buddy. Hardcore.
I just killed 2 of them by crouching and walking up to them.
Nice.
America! Come here! Yes!
Good work.
I just killed... That's terrible.
That's a good thing.
That's terrible on their part. What? Where the fuck is he? Is he in the wall? Oh shit, he's in the wall.
He broke my game. He found an exploit.
Damn it!
You exploit user, you! I'm gonna try to figure it out.
I'm trying to. I don't... You fucker. I mean, there's not even a point to doing that.
There's gotta be a way to get in there. This is like every map in Call of Duty where you can go underground. Dude, I think I figured it out. I bet it's in here. Somehow.
Oh yeah, jumping through.
Yeah. How'd they kill him?
I don't know.
Oh, you killed me right as I killed someone else.
Did I?
Yeah. Or someone did. I like whacked somebody and died at the same time.
Oh my god. Fucking Disney.
Ty, the leader.
Let's play Big Team Battle. I want to play with a map.
I want to play something. Can we do one game of SWAT?
Fine. We'll do one so I can suck at it.
I just want to get some headshot action in.
Change your armor.
No.
You look so normal.
I will change it.
It transfers consoles. What's the point?
I don't want to change it.
I got new armor, therefore I care. EVA. Wait, what? Oh.
Filled with more designs.
Yeah, which I really don't
Hey,
care.
let me vote for Matt. Get out of here.
Aviator school. Do Abandon or Solus. Ooh. Illuminato guy he looks cool. He looks like an MC. You look like Infinity Blade.
Like an alien. Yeah, like Infinity Blade. Good call.
Well, look, the guy who looks normal.
I want to look normal though.
Lady Spartan.
You're that guy.
I have female avatars in every game I play.
Yeah, so do I, except for Halo.
Dude,
Dragon
especially
Age.
Halo.
Dude, oh my god, what game was it? Saints Row. So much fun.
Never played that game.
Play the game. The only reason to have a female character.
Why? Because she's ridiculously scandalous.
Because she is ridiculously like every single cartoon woman in the world. I have no other way of saying that.
I don't understand the point of that game. It's to
It's GTA 4, but cool. And they are actually they look at it and they're like,
Why
we
is
are
it
being
ridiculous?
funny because like you intentionally get high and there are toilets that are jumping around you and you have to shoot them with I think like pies. Random shit happens, dude. It's funny.
Why is it random shit? Because you're just high off your ass?
Yeah, that's the point.
Crying on who knows what?
Oh yeah. This is America. If you don't like America, you can just go to Canada and get some free healthcare and get high legally. Wait.
What?
That's the point. Where is it? Oh, I don't know.
Bohemian Rhapsody!
What about it?
I don't know. I caught something in the head when I decided to say that. Oh man.
Oh, come here.
I'm not
Bam!
feeling so hot right now.
Bam! Bam! 3 melee kills in a row.
Triple kill.
Triple-tastic. So the guy who voices Master Chief is the guy who actually says this stuff?
I think so.
So he's the guy who's like Sparkle-horrific, Regicide, Big Team, Infinity Slayer, awesome! It's just so much distraction.
Fuck that.
Ah! I like how they let you actually choose between watching you die and spawning sooner.
I don't know if I like this map.
Ah, I need to stop sprinting. That's the only reason I keep dying.
Where are all the bad guys?
America.
What? My crosshairs are fucking right on the spot.
King of the Hill. Comeback kill.
Yeah.
See, like, the random shit like that would have been in any other game. Like, a comeback kill.
Ow! Just took a bullet
that guy is
to
outstanding, man. He just killed all 4 of us. Well, all 3 of us. I didn't see you get killed.
I did get killed. He got no kill, I think.
Overkill. You made it.
This map isn't really doing it for me.
What? That doesn't...
So weird.
Does not make sense to me. I like to think that I can see kill cams sometimes, so I can actually see how they killed me. It actually mean a lot to me.
Oh,
I assisted him by shooting his body as he was breaking his spine. Bam! Fine with that. Totally fine with that. I think most of my kills are going to be... You know what? I'm just going to melee people. Wow, one shot, one
I like the whole diagonal sprint thing that I'm doing right now.
That's relative. Dude, do you not sprint
awesome.
diagonal? Like, come on.
You couldn't in Halo Reach.
You're
Halo
Halo
Reach, you had
Reach.
to sprint forward. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, I said I like it.
I'm saying that you are being... I think of pancakes and maple syrup right now, and I don't know why.
I'm hungry now.
Yeah, I don't know. That just entered my mind.
Bitch. Suck my tits.
Oh, God.
Bohemian Rhapsody!
Stop saying that! It makes no sense!
Why not?
You said, like, Sparklerific. That'd be hilarious.
Sparklerific.
Yep.
What is this, Rainbow Ponies?
It's Rainbow Dash, and no. Sparklerific is something that Pinkie Pie says.
Pinkie Pie.
See, it's funny, but I'm actually serious.
Well,
Most recent seasons.
Bad guys. This is Merca.
Ah, damn it. See, this would make a lot more sense if people would actually see us playing.
Bleh.
Well, I could say this is file share, can't I?
I think so.
Can't I? Come here. Oh, no, I torture. So I got my face handed to me by a monkey.
I'm always better at getting headshots when they're falling.
I agree with that. I am as well. I cannot do that with sniper rifle though.
I can deal with the sniper rifle, but the only reason is with a DMR that you get multiple shots before it's too late. See, now I'm actually getting a hang of the game again, so I can play it. What?
Ah,
that guy.
I felt like that happened right as you ended your
with
sentence. Right as you ended the sentence. That's why it's funny.
I hope you saw that
It
shot.
needs more America. I made meatloaf the other night, and I put sugar in the sauce because it required it.
And you call it America?
I called it America. Now I can say it needs more America.
I'm doing really bad.
I'm doing worse than you.
I don't think so.
Really? I'm doing better than the famous Wolfkill Shepherd that...
Wolfkill Shepherd is not good at Halo 4 yet.
Yet?
Yet. I'll have to play it a lot more.
What do you say, 5 kills once? Now it's 4.
Now it's 3.
Next kill wins. Let it be me, let me... No!
You see that shit? You see that shit?
Yes,
that
I
was
saw it.
sweet. Alright, maybe I did do better than you.
Maybe. We don't know.
No, I didn't.
14! Better than 10.
Yeah. Let's do more SWAT. I like the SWAT stuff.
Fine. Do some more SWAT.
This guy was killing me the whole game.
Was supposed to call the guy who I'm supposed to buy a car from at 5. It's 5:30.
Why didn't you call him?
Probably, I don't know why he didn't call me. He said you need to call me by 5. And it's from a dealer, and I can always cancel the deal, but it just pisses me off. What? No. Oh, I thought that was a special helmet.
It's the starter helmet. You didn't even vote yet.
I know.
Let me vote.
No. There.
I want to vote for the thing everyone else is.
It's even the point of that.
It's awesome.
America, that's the point of it.